I just wrapped a pilot for CNBC called Money Court here in Miami at the Telemundo Studios, NBC Universal. Think of Judge Judy on steroids. It's real business cases. And so in this case, I'm a judge, a real judge, a mediator. These are contracts signed with these disputes. These are litigants that come to the court. I have Katie Fang, of legendary, reporter / lawyer, trial attorney, and Ada Pozo, who's was a federal judge. So I've got real legal talent beside me. We just finished taping it, which is why I'm in Miami. I'm doing some follow-up work for it. It'll air August 11th on CNBC. I think people are going to be stunned by what they see. I mean, I was not prepared for what hit there, and then I got in the groove. It was really incredible. When people sue each other, real litigation within families, sometimes between landlords and tenants, business partners, it's really nasty. I mean, there's the festering wounds within family members can be brutal. A mother suing her daughter. Can you imagine that? It's all captured there on Money Court, and I think it's going to be very, very engaging. It's sad to watch it happen, but I think I did good work in helping these people find a resolution. Not everybody agreed with the outcomes, but it's quite a show.
That sounds amazing. What about like Bethenny just had her show? I mean, I know now she just stepped away from that deal, but would you ever do like that type of apprentice show? I mean, that was with Mark Burnett. We could have.
Yeah, no, it is. I get offered a lot of properties, a lot of shows. It has to be on brand for me. It has to it has to feel natural. Like being a judge and mediating business disputes is what I do every day in the real world anyway. So Money Court was a natural fit. I get offered a lot of crazy stuff. And I, at this point, I want to pick projects that I can grow. I want ownership in them. I want to invest in them. It's sort of the role of producer and talent at the same time. I'm very interested in producing television around music and have been working on that a little bit with the guys at Rolling Stone. So there's a lot of different things in the hopper. But at the end of the day, I'm an investor. I build businesses, I build companies, and it has to kind of fit into that. And what we learned about Shark Tank is there's a tremendous interest in entrepreneurship. There's a lot of people that want to pursue that path. And so shows that are around that brand are interesting. But the granddaddy of all this is Shark Tank. That platform is, I'm not going to do something that competes with that. I mean, it's just too big a platform. And I've been given lots of advice from different people in television. And one day I was thinking of, branching out into something else. And I called up Lorne Michaels, who I don't know, I knew who he was, but the great thing about being a shark is everybody returns your calls. It's incredible. And I asked him some advice about branding for television. He said, you're the asshole on Shark Tank. Never, ever give up the asshole. I said, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
It is your brands. I mean, I would say lean into it too.
No, I'm proud of that. I've reached this, this plateau, and I get what he was saying, but he's saying the same thing. Mark Burnett. These are people that have been amazingly successful in television for decades.
Yeah.
And Burnett's right. He said you got to be yourself. You can't fake it. People smell bullshit a mile away. You got to be who you are. And if that works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just, it is what it is. And so I'm not going to be changing because that's who I am.
Are there any guest judges, like we mentioned, Jennifer Lopez, like, do you have like an ideal, like, hey, I'd love to get this person on Shark Tank, and do a lot of people like a Jennifer Lopez type or whoever, like pitch you, like if you're out, like you said, everyone wants to come on Shark Tank.